Right now, all around you, chemical reactions are happening. That fire, a reaction. That rust, a reaction. Even your body turning food into energy, reaction. But here's the twist. Almost all of them fall into just 5 simple types. Today I'll show you what those 5 types are using real-life examples, cool experiments you can actually see, and a quiz to test yourself. What is a chemical reaction? Think of atoms like Lego blocks. A chemical reaction is when old connections break and new ones form. The first type of chemical reaction we will discuss is synthesis reactions. Imagine 2 strangers meeting and becoming inseparable. That's how synthesis reactions work. 2 substances, for example, substance A and substance B, come together to form a completely new substance, substance AB. An example is burning of a magnesium ribbon. A bright white light is seen as the magnesium ribbon burns, and it leaves white powder. This white powder is magnesium oxide, a completely new substance formed from magnesium atoms reacting with oxygen atoms. Another example is the formation of water. In this synthesis type reaction, hydrogen atoms reacts with oxygen atoms to form a completely new substance, water. Rust formation is another example of a synthesis reaction. Iron atoms react with oxygen atoms to form iron 3 oxide, also known as rust, a completely new substance. Here is a memory hook to help you remember. When many substances come together to form one substance, this is a synthesis type reaction. The next type of chemical reaction we will talk about is the decomposition type reaction. Now that bond breaks, things fall apart. In decomposition type reactions, for example, compound AB breaks down to form substances A and B. Real-life examples are electrolysis and digestion. We will start with digestion. After eating, food is digested in the mouth, stomach, and intestines. During digestion, macronutrients undergo decomposition reaction in the presence of biological catalysts, called enzymes, being broken down into micronutrients. Examples are starch into glucose and protein into amino acids. Electrolysis is the process of using direct electric current to drive a non-spontaneous chemical reaction, typically decomposing aqueous or molten compounds into their elements. For example, when salt water, aqueous sodium chloride, undergoes electrolysis, sodium chloride, also known as decomposes into sodium cations and chloride anions when electricity is passed through the aqueous solution. Here is a memory hook to help you remember. When one substance breaks down into 2 or more substances, it's called a decomposition reaction. Single replacement. A stronger element walks in and says, "I'm taking your place." There's a couple, Alex and Jamie. They've been together for a while, comfortable, stable, like a compound. Let's call it AB, where A equals Alex and B equals Jamie. One day, someone new moves into town, Chris. Chris starts spending time with Jamie and they really click. Over time, Chris and Jamie grow closer, and eventually Jamie decides to leave Alex and be with Chris instead. Now the situation has changed. Alex is single again. Jamie is now with Chris. In chemistry terms, this is a single replacement reaction. A plus BC yields AC plus B. Example is zinc and copper sulfate. Copper sulfate solution is blue. When zinc is introduced to this solution, the blue color fades and copper metal appears. This happens as a result of the copper being substituted by zinc, resulting with zinc sulfate compound and copper metal on the side. Real-life examples can be seen in batteries and metal reactions. Here is a memory hook to help you remember. The stronger, more reactive, one kicks the other one out. Next, we move on to the double replacement reaction. In this case, unlike the single replacement reactions, 2 couples meet and swap partners. Picture 2 couples in the same friend group. Alex is dating Jamie, right arrow. A, B, Chris is dating Taylor, right arrow, CD. Everything is stable at first, but over time, they all hang out more, and something unexpected happens. Alex realizes they connect better with Taylor, and Chris realizes they connect better with Jamie. Eventually, both couples break up and swap partners. Alex ends up with Taylor, right arrow AD, Chris ends up with Jamie right arrow CB. In chemistry terms, this is a double replacement reaction. AB plus CD right arrow AD plus CB, for example. If you mix two clear liquids, silver nitrate and sodium chloride, cloudy solid forms. The two clear liquids undergo a double replacement reaction, resulting in the products silver chloride, the cloudy solid, and sodium nitrate. Here is a memory hook to help you remember. Swap partners is equals to double replacement. The final type of chemical reaction we will discuss in this video is combustion reactions. Combustion reactions are chemical reactions between a fuel and an oxidant that produces an oxidized product, water, and energy. An example of a combustion chemical reaction is the combustion of carbon. Carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, water, and heat energy. Real-life examples of combustion chemical reactions can be seen in engines cooking explosions. That will be it for this video. Displayed on the screen is a summary of the reactions we covered. Don't memorize blindly. Recognize the pattern. Here is some quiz to help measure your understanding. Answers will be at the end of the video. What type of chemical reaction are the following? Drop your score in the comments. Please subscribe, like, and share to see more of our videos. See you in the next lesson. Salute.